King Kong ain't got shit on
Yeah. Indeed. Appreciate it. Indeed. What's good with everybody? What's going on? Nice good night episode, late night episode. Welcome to Kush Equilibrium. I am yo always smoking host. Oops, great. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. First episode, I took some notes for him, boy. As y'all know, the BET Awards was tonight. Well, last night, because it's after midnight. And I'm up sorting through my notes so we can just briefly go over, what was the events of the night. Because I don't think everybody watched the BET Awards like they used to. So I figured, why not just share my little tidbits and whatnot, and we'll just talk about it. So we ain't got to react to nothing. We just gonna talk about it. Y'all let me know what y'all think. No big deal. Conversation. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. So that way, while we, I'm about to light up. So while we smoking and drinking, talking our ish about this hip hop thing, keep the YouTube police outside, not our business. So that way, the air, what's in the air, they don't need to know. What's in my cup, what's in your cup, they don't need to know. I mean, I'm drinking Sunny D because I've been drinking all weekend, so I'm taking a break. But nonetheless, help me keep them out our business, and I appreciate that. To make it easier, I'm gonna go in this order. I'm trying to make sure that music ain't too overly loud and shit. There we go. That should be cool. Awards. Let's start with the awards. Let's get the important tidbits out the way. Award. Doechii wins female best hip hop. I'm not against that. Doechii's on a roll. She's on a roll. So I'm not gonna make no fuss. If it wasn't Doechii, I was personally, if you remove Doechii, because she hot as fish grease too. If you remove Doechii, I was really hoping for Rapsody. She just reflects to me, in my opinion, what I feel like, or maybe I should say, I'm hoping that female hip hop, female rap, whatever, gets back to a little less of the look at me, I got a BBL and all this other extra stuff, and more, I could out rap your best rapper. And I mean on the men's side. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to that. Because for a while, a lot of hip hop artists on the female side carried that energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care who it is, line them up. And it made me think of somebody like Eve. That's what made Eve dope back then. Like, she wouldn't turn it down. No smoke. Who else? Let's see. SZA wins best female. What's that? Best female what? R&B. I don't think any of us are about to argue that. I don't have a preference over her out of anybody that was in the group. Best new artist. Surprised me. I was pulling big for Big X the Plug. Big man bias. But keep it a buck. Got a lot of big man bias. But everybody can see Big X's talent. Look out for Big X in the future. He not coming. He here. He kind of saved Lil Wayne a little bit on one of them tracks. I'm just saying, between me and you. But surprisingly, it went to Leon Thomas. When I say surprising, not like I'm mad or, oh, that's outrageous. I just didn't think the. I thought the rapper would win out. I'll just put it that way. I thought the rapper would win out. He didn't. And again, I'm not mad. That song, Mutt. Listen, any woman out there that just want to glimpse into, you know what I'm saying, what we be wanting women to understand sometimes, those of us who be out here, you know, doing our 1-2. Listen to Mutt. You want to understand your man. You're like, yeah, man, I can't understand why he. Listen to Mutt. Man, as a man, I love that damn song. I encourage every woman to listen to that song. That song got some messages in there that y'all need to, you know, take in. Hold on, I gotta pull up my phone because some of my notes had to go on my phone because my pen had died. People's Choice Award was given to Chris Brown for Residuals. Chris Brown dealing with some legal issues right now. Hopefully he find his way on the right side of that. And then also Best Album of the Year went to none other than Kendrick Lamar, which I was surprised that he was present. It went to Kendrick Lamar for obviously for GNX. I was surprised one of the I'm surprised they put sexy songs with hymns. Drake's sexy songs with hymns was nominated. They put it up there for best album of the year. It don't really matter what they put it up for. The fact they even did it was crazy work. Now, some notes just to paint a picture of the night. One of the biggest things I came away with overall is something that we've been talking about is R&B. If R&B is dead, I feel like that might be a little overplayed. Tonight, nothing or nobody. If you had to put R&B and hip hop in two different teams, I'm telling you, Team R&B stole the show. In every way. From the old school legacy acts or whatever to some of the more current or up and coming, it felt like an R&B type of night. I'm not too much a fan of none of the rap or hip hop performances tonight, but we'll go through that. I'll go through that. But the overwhelming feel just feels like it was a good win for R&B. Felt like a really good win for R&B. The awards gave us some nostalgic moments. I'm glad they did. They started out with that 106 in Park kind of theme. Man, it gave me. It's an award show. You ultimately want me to enjoy it as at taking it in, and to start out with that type of nostalgia, and it played on all the memories of sitting there, making sure I'm in the house on time to watch 106 in Park. Appreciate it. And they went through the acts that were most voted for during the time the show was going. It was all around nice. It was executed nice. The Rap City segment. I'm gonna get to that. It was a Rap City segment with Kid Capri. They DJing. It's almost like a mini cypher type of Big Tiger. And who else was it? Ludacris. Dope. Until they let Kevin Hart mess it up. That chocolate dropper segment or whatever he's supposed to cut it out, bro. Cut it out. That messed it up. For me. You remove Kevin Hart because for one, Kevin Hart was not funny. All night. You remove Kevin Hart though. You move him out the way. Cool Rap City segment. And I like how Tiger is it Tigger or Tiger? Tiger. One of them animals. Anywho, he had a bar where like when you ready to you're ready to restart the city, you know where to find me. Hey, take him up on that. Rap City should have been back and put it on at 11 o'clock at night or 10 o'clock at night. Whatever time that you cannot overly censor the music or the videos. Like, get some real hip hop conversation going with Rap City. We bring that back. For whatever reason, maybe this is something they've been doing for a while. They simulcast the event. I'm gonna tell you why that bothers me. If I'm watching BET, I do not want to see an MTV shadow logo in the corner. I don't care who owns what. It's off-putting to me. Like, it's BET supposed to be celebrating Black excellence. That doesn't come with the MTV logo. Might be sound petty or not a big deal, but that matters to me. It kept bugging me. I ain't gonna lie. Every time I looked at the corner and seen that dumb MTV logo, it peed me off. They had a Mariah Carey set. It was done really tastefully. Only thing I didn't like, and this was overall for a lot of the acts, I'll let y'all know which ones that it wasn't the case. It seemed like they kind of like low budgeted a lot of the performances. Like it was like watered down. Lil Wayne did a performance. He did the King Carter. Is that the King Carter from the beginning of the new album? Cool. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't amazing. It didn't feel like a Lil Wayne performance. Like it was like mild sauce instead of Diablo. And then the crowd, these are your peers, you Lil Wayne, and it just didn't seem like it had that, oh, we finally about to get, it's been a while, we about to. When your peers not excited, it makes me wonder how can you expect us as fans to be excited if your own peers are not, thrilled to see you perform. Glorilla, I owe you a bit of respect, ma'am, because that was a fire performance. That was a fire performance. Glorilla might have been one of. Let me see. Let me look at my notes real quick. I think they might have been. That might have been. Nope. Yeah, I would say Glorilla might have been the best hip hop performance to me. She looked the part. The performance matched the song or the energy of the song. Well executed. I like that. Jim Jones. Bro, how you not know one of your biggest hits? You was confused until you got that earpiece back in, my boy. Man, I saw that a lot too. The R&B acts seem to know their songs. The few hip hop performances seem to. Oh, Playboy Cardi, terrible. I didn't understand. Like the hip hop acts were so embarrassing that I didn't understand nothing that man said, and I don't think the people there understood what he was saying. That was a terrible performance. B2K. Hey, call me crazy, but for all the back and forth again we've had about R&B, I think some of those R&B acts that we were enjoying back then still got it, and one of them is B2K. In fact, given how sexually suggestive you are allowed to be in this day and age, I think they would do wonderfully. None of them looked like they were winded with the little bit of choreography they had. They sounded pretty nice. Look, it ain't like the bar is set extremely high to really take the reins R&B. It's wide open. And It don't see some. A couple of us be asking every now and then, where are the R&B groups? You know what I'm saying? Think about all the R&B groups we had. Where did they go? I mean, if we could see New Edition make a comeback, why not B2K? They not old. They younger than B2K. Got to be younger than me. If I'm in my 40s, what are they in their 30s? But if we ever heard anything about a B2K coming back, I'm all for it. Why not? I gotta say it again. Leon Thomas. Gotta say that name again. Let me tell you why I'm saying the name again. Not because he won that award. He performed much. Wonderful. Wonderful. Not over the top. He didn't try to change it and do it in a different octave. None of that weird stuff you be seeing when people want to go do a perform a show to perform a song live. Wonderful, my brother. Like 5 stars. I can't say enough positive things about him. Look, we're gonna have to get used to hearing him around this channel because I primarily focus on hip hop, but or maybe I just love that song. I don't know, but fire performance nonetheless. I was disappointed in the T.I. performance. Again, it felt watered down. Like these are, you remember T.I. used to be Mr. High Energy. He it looked like he rapped everything serious. And it just felt like we got playtime T.I. performance. You know what I'm saying? It just didn't have that. I don't know. It felt tame. Felt like a tame performance to me. And some of us, we really don't be paying attention to the awards. We look for the performances because there's a lot of people who will never go to a concert, not because they don't want to, they can't afford it, and they look forward to the performances on award shows because that's gonna be their only taste of a performance like that. So to see these performances watered down like they was is kind of sad. Ashanti did a performance. She blew out not one but 2 knees. She was real stiff and stale, and like comparative to other acts that are her same probably age demographic. They had choreography. They were moving. They looked like they were really into the performance, and she just looked stuck in the mud a little bit. They announced the 106 in Sports with Cam Newton. Cam Newton, somebody else. I didn't remember. I didn't write the name down. My bad. But if you watch Cam Newton's podcast, if it has any kind of feel with that, I've been wondering what would Cam Newton's show look like if it had a bit of a bigger budget. And I guess we're about to see. I think it'll be good though. What else I got? I don't want to make this too long for y'all, man. I told y'all about that. I told y'all about Kevin Hart. Yeah, he wasn't funny at all. Yeah, I told y'all about that. I think I covered everything. Oh, fresh as I'm is to hear that song. You know, it's certain songs that give you flashbacks. Fresh as I'm is. One of them. I'm gonna listen to it as I edit this video. Matter of fact, so I think I got everything covered. Let me check my phone. Cause it's crazy. I went through 2 pens. I'm not gonna bullshit y'all. Look, 1 pen. Ugh. 2 pens. I got to buy some pens. It's the first time I had to do homework for the show. I normally or anything extensive that I can't like just remember how I'm trying to do something or go about something. I told you about the People's Choice. Oh, one thing I did not like that I do gotta mention. I don't know what's the exact name of the song by Lauryn Hill. It's a Killing Me Softly or whatever the case may be. Y'all know the song. Don't play me like I'm stupid. To have anybody other than Lauryn Hill perform that song is a tragedy. It's an act of crime, act of terrorism against music. Because when you start to hear that melody, you know that melody. I'm like, oh, if they about to bring Lauryn Hill out here, I'm about to die. And I don't even know who that was. I don't even know who that was. I didn't even look. I was upset. I was upset. Honestly, I probably almost made it to the end until that. When that happened, I checked out. Luckily, that was like 10 minutes till the end or whatever. So I might have missed the last 8 to 10 minutes. But all in all, I think they did a pretty cool show this year. Nothing too crazy. I wish the performances were better. Oh, Tiana Taylor. Woo, almost forgot. Tiana Taylor. Her performance. R&B, rap, don't matter. Her performance was easily the best performance of the night. Shout out to you, Queen. Performed wonderfully. They executed it wonderfully. It looked like real effort went into that performance. With the little cyborg thing and going up in different levels and choreography matched it. Like, it was pretty well themed. Like, major shout outs to her. She did the damn thing on that performance. Give me 1 second. I'm going through the notes one last time to make sure I ain't missing nothing for y'all, man. Oh, wait. I do got one. They had these amplified performances, right? To shine a light. I think they did 2 of them, 2 or 3. To shine a light on up and coming artists. The young man or gentleman, I don't know how old he is. Elmiene, Elmiene. He performed a song. I wish I knew what song that was. So I can go back and listen to it again. I'm just gonna have to go back and watch the performance again, but I want to try to get that song. When I hear him, he has a bit of Eric Benet in him. Eric Benet likes to play with those really high notes in a unique way. And when I heard him singing, it had moments. I'm not calling him Eric Benet, and he don't look like Eric Benet. It was a big black man in like a dashikis dresses robe thing, whatever it is. Nonetheless, they talented, and I want to hear that again because moments. I listen to a lot of Eric Benet in my life. Got some Eric Benet, little whatever. He had it. Young man had it. Yep, GMX album of the year. And what else is this note? Oh, yeah, I already ranted about Playboy Cardi and nobody really being able to understand any of his lyrics. Am I the only one that can't understand Playboy Cardi? But all in all, for the BET Awards, so I can get up out of here and y'all can go ahead and have y'all grown up time. I know it's late night. I know that's what y'all about to go do. Hopefully y'all watch this after y'all do y'all thing instead of before. Like, comment, and subscribe anyway. If you about to go ahead and do that now, just go on and take care of this business and get that out the way so you can go on and do what you about to do. But anywho, to put a bow on the BET Awards for this year. We've all seen some rather awful BET Awards. This wasn't that. It looked like they trying to right some wrongs. Shout out to Doechii for acknowledging social injustices. If you don't know what I'm talking about, do your Googles. Look it up. She made a statement. And it's something to be said. And we talk about this a lot. It's something to be said for using your platform in a manner of good instead of a manner of evil. With great power comes great responsibility and all that good stuff. So if you want to know what she said, look it up. It's worth it. It's definitely worth the look up. What else do I got? If I make one criticism, is this: get back to value. I want the BET Awards to get back to actually valuing the performances, because again, these performances are usually, for a lot of people, the closest they'll ever get to seeing somebody perform live. That's going to be a live performance. It's going to be through a TV, watching somebody BET Awards, Grammys, whatever, Soul Train Awards. Everybody ain't got 100 plus. And if you get to the high ends, $700, $800, $900 plus per ticket to go to a show. All they can afford is what they pay and their cable provider. And that's cool too. It is what it is, bro. But BET needs to get back to every performance should have had the same approach that was taken with Teyana Taylor and that wonderful performance she gave us. Approach every last one of them like that. That Lil Wayne performance looked like it was headed in that direction, but it looked like it's like the turn up never happened, and I don't understand it. I don't understand it. That's weird for a Lil Wayne performance. A Lil Wayne performance is nothing but one big effing turn up. So how does it not feel like a turn up? I never had that moment. Even at home back in the day, you got up for like you not sitting still, and I'm smoking. It don't matter. It's gonna get you going, and it didn't do it, and that's concerning to me. A Lil Wayne set like that, and it don't get you gassed up. It's. But that's all the little notes I got. We ain't gonna make this too long. This is a cool little smoke break. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Help the channel grow. Keep the YouTube police outside. So while we smoking and drinking and chopping it up and talking this hip hop music thing, they not in our business. You know what I'm saying? But I'm Oops the Great. This was Kush Equilibrium. And I'm gonna get this chopped up and get this to y'all, man. So you know what I'm saying? Y'all can have something after or before y'all do whatever it is that y'all do at 2:30 in the morning. Appreciate y'all.